Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Skin Talks Chelsea. Match preview for Chelsea versus Wolves tomorrow. Look, this team will make your head go crazy. How we got to beat Spurs comfortably and then somehow fumble against Karabag, a team we should be beaten easily. I see a lot of comments about how it's because of the rotation. Some people are trying to pin it on Maresca and whatnot, but if you look at that lineup from a neutral perspective, you would just know that lineup is good enough to beat Karabag on any given day. I did not expect to see James playing or Cucurella, and they both played. Yes, Ato and Tosin is an experimental centre-back pairing, but then again, it was still good enough. And look, to Tosin, I don't want to see that guy in near our defense ever again. That guy is just not good enough. I saw a stat somewhere that said that anybody that pairs with Tosin usually has a bad game, and that's saying something. You just going to show just how much we are missing Levi Colwill, you know. So this has nothing to do with rotation. Yes, Ato had a bad game, no doubt, but the guy is young. He's 19. Mistakes are bound to happen. You get me? These are always going to happen. It was just Ato is a good player. There's always this recency bias with us fans. We are always quick to judge. Ato is a very good player. He was brought in as a backup for Cucurella. The boy is 19. Give him time. Give the boy time. Tosin, I don't know, man. That guy, he's got to go. I complained in the last video. Again, I expect to see Fofana back in this game. I reckon Chalobah will play as well. But then the question now leaves me wondering what happens to Achimpong, because I was expected to see him in the game against Karabag. He didn't feature. And I suspect we are going to see Fofana and Chalobah as our centre-back pairing, again, like against Spurs. But anyway, that was just a game to forget, because that should have been an easy 3 points for us. That game was... I've had time to relax and watch it back, and honestly, it was just poor. I think the only outstanding player in that game was Estaval, and he got the man of the match, obviously, and rightly so. That boy is good. The boy is just so good, and I think he's ready to start. I've seen Maresca's press conference today, and he was asked if, given how good he is, if Estaval is ready to start every 2-3 days or every week, whatever it is, and he said yes, it's good enough. But he still gave the hints that he still didn't want to rush him. I understand that. But at the moment, it will feel like we are resting all our hopes on an 18-year-old kid in our attack, which is really, really bad. Honestly, it is really, really bad. That guy is our best winger. We have Garnacho, who scored a good goal, by the way, and Gittins. That's a combined 90 million plus. And they are still not delivering. They are still just not good enough. You know they're not good enough. But anyway, big ups to Estaval. It's very exciting to watch. Where else had a good game, I could say? Maybe Caicedo. Enzo was really poor. Lavia got injured again. Man, Lavia, I don't know how long we can be patient, but I think we should be patient with Lavia. Because if you look at... He's just unlucky. Honestly, it's ill luck, because I remember around 2023 when James had similar problems, and how a lot of fans were like, okay, he's done, it's time to go, and all of this stuff. And look at James now. James is back, his feet is flying. You know, I don't think he's been out for that much this year as a whole, which is progress. And I think the same thing they're trying to do with Fofana, trying to ease him back slowly, and same thing with Lavia too. But it's just unfortunate he got injured again, and Maresca said they don't know how long he will be out, that they still have to run some further tests. So yeah. So for Wolves, I think we'll beat Wolves. We should be winning this game. If we don't, honestly, crisis mode. I'm joking, but we should be beating Wolves. I don't care about a new manager bound. I don't think they had that new manager yet anyway. But I think they'll have an interim coach, of course. We should be beating them, and I don't want to say any of that nonsense we did in the Carabao Cup against them. This should be a straightforward victory against Wolves. We need to see a performance from the team. We need to dominate. I need to see urgency with our passing. We need to move the ball quicker. I need to see our wingers do things a lot better. I expect to see, like I said earlier, Fofana and Chalobah, or Fofana and Achimpong, whoever Maesca decides. But I think Fofana will play for sure. James Rivera said, I think Gusto will start this one because James played the game against Spurs 90 minutes and against Karabakh 4 minutes. I don't think we'd want to risk James again for this game. So I think I would see Fofana in this one. Cucurella again, of course. Caicedo and Enzo. Our midfielders are getting lower in numbers because we've lost Lavia, we've lost Esugo. So we only have Santos, Enzo, and Caicedo. I think Garnacho will start. I don't think Gittins has really taken his chances. I expect to see Garnacho in this one. This is the thing that's quite tricky now. I don't know if you will see a pairing of João Pedro and Delap. I would like to see that personally. But I don't know if Neto is really fit yet. Maesca said he only trained once. So let's see. But I would prefer to see João Pedro and Liam Delap. Pedro in the 10, Delap 9, and Estabao from the wings. But yeah, we should be beating Wolves because these are the games where we need to pick up points and move up the table. It's not been a bad season, to be fair, but it's the inconsistency that has been the problem in this team, right? We do well one week and then form the next week, and beat teams we are not really expecting to beat them convincingly, and then the ones we're supposed to beat properly, we don't beat them. We end up dropping silly points and stupid points. Brighton, Man United, Sunderland, all of these games, they are really, it's frustrating as a fan to see all of these things, especially given the fact that from the Club World Cup, we expected to, just kick on from here and challenge properly for the title. If we know we don't win it, but just challenge properly, and let's see some consistent performances. Let's have a winning one of say 5, 6, 7, 8 games, 8 wins in a row. So this will help. But I guess this is what happens when you have a lot of young players in your team. It's not really an excuse, but you can understand why that happens. So I think the manager also needs to install this winning mentality in the team and just make sure that we pick up points where we should be picking up points. Because if we are losing to the likes of Sunderland and Brentford, especially at home, bruh, if we do not beat Wolves, I know we will, but if we don't beat Wolves, I don't even know what happened. The fan base will really go mad. So yeah, this should be straightforward victory for us. Whatever team we put out there would be strong enough to beat Wolves. Again, I don't care about the new manager bounce, but they are bottom in the league for a reason. They have not won any game this season, and so I think they are the only team in the top 5 in the whole of English division that hasn't won any game yet this season, and we're in November. So if we decide to give them an early Christmas present, I'll be really mad. But yeah, we beat Wolves in this one. I would love to see Liam Delap score a goal. Of course, that's my favorite player in this team at the moment. So yeah, that's it pretty much. So thanks for coming this far. If you made it this far, you're a real one. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. Please like, share, and subscribe. That's how you can support me. And see you up at the game. Up the Chelsea.